Here we are, first episode of Most OP. So we're starting with the staff. It's easy pick for which staff aspect to do. It has to be aspect of moments. It's really strong. You can put down one of each of your omegas and you get these little sneaky orby things. So you can do the attack, the special, and the cast, and they will all trigger independently. You can overwrite each one. So if you do the cast and then, do the cast again, it will overwrite the initial orb from that. But the extra omega cast damage is actually pretty insane for that. So we're kind of going to focus on the cast a little bit there. Now, this is kind of interesting. We want to start with the cast. We're going to do Demeter's cast, which might seem bad, like it's not a lot of damage. But the freeze effect is A, really, really powerful. B, scales with Winter's Circle. C, she has some other boons we want. And probably some other things here. There are other things worth mentioning. Anvil Ring is really strong if you get Winter's Circle. Storm Ring from Zeus is just a generally strong cast. Doesn't work with Winter's Circle, but is very good. That's kind of it, though, for the cast boons, I think, if you want to do that. You could also start with an attack boon. Here's the Arcana setup. We actually have the Knight on since we're doing Aspects of Moments. This is probably the best aspect for this card. If I didn't have this on, I might have on the Huntress. I don't know how many times I need to say it, but you always play with Strength every single run, every single time for now, you know what I mean? After that, pretty standard stuff. We got Divinity on. We actually don't really want the duo between Demeter and Ares, because that means we can't get a follow-up boon that we really want called Geyser Spout, if that makes sense. Geyser Spout would be really, really strong from Poseidon, so we want to get Demeter into Poseidon, into, like, Hera, maybe Aphrodite. Those are the most preferable ones. The hammers aren't the most important thing when we're focusing on the cast, but we'll talk about those as they come. All right, the Familiar, thank you so much. We got Hecuba for the extra magic, since we spent a lot of magic here. Yeah, this should be easy. This should be a nice run. Should be a nice run. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Moist preferable. Momus cast focused because cast is normally less spammable than attack in the special. Yeah, the extra omega cast damage you get from Momus is just really, really good.
Worth the risk.
Okay. Is there a reason not to rarefy this? There is, actually. I don't know how important the damage from Arctic Ring, the 10 damage there, is going to be. It's mostly going to come from... the damage is mostly going to come from the Omega cast itself, more than anything. We might want to save the rarefy for local climate instead, actually. So we'll see what we get here after that. But yeah, you can already see. Like, is it 2 or 3 additional Omega cast? I've already kind of forgotten here. But that is a lot of D. And then if you start empowering that with Geyser Spout, oh my god, it's going to be disgusting. I kind of recommend working on the Omega attack after that too. Cross Cataclysm I think is weak. The best hammer is probably Mirrored Thrasher, although it would cost you magic. It's probably fine. These are both very strong. I'm actually not really certain which one is best here. I think Wicked Thrasher is really good for damage output. Rapid Thrasher, if you just kind of want to use your Omega attack to apply Origination more so. This is actually quite interesting. I think I like Wicked a little bit better. Rapid Thrash, I don't know if you feel it that much. And if we wind up getting like Racing Thoughts from Hermes, you wind up hitting the cap pretty soon. We're not super interested in Ares. We did not get Poseidon, but that's okay. We can put on his keepsake for the next zone. We do want more boons from Demeter. Blitz is just generally really strong right now, so you could go for Zeus's attack. You wouldn't really want Static Shock that bad. There are some boons from Ares that you could like. That you could go for. Interesting. We'll get effects of Megas too, right? Yeah, because it says attacks. You do want to check Hermes eventually here, probably. Do we want to go for the Ares attack and go for Grievous Blow? Because that is really strong. I don't know if Zeus actually fits that well here. Hey, Kaladin. What's the fear? Just like 8 fear, since we're just kind of trying to show off the best or most OP you can get with each weapon for right now. I don't think you do want to do Demeter first. We will accept Ares here. It's not super strict who you get here. You know what I'm saying? And we could go for Grievous Blow. Grievous Blow is the boon from Ares that gives you a chance to deal double damage against enemies that have wounds on them. It's very, very good. It's very good. Zeus would be nice on the special, I suppose, if we wanted. We do want to consider magic regen, but it's probably not going to be a problem for a while. So we want his attack. The rarity isn't a big deal. It's mostly about getting that second boon from him. Nothing else in here, I suppose. Okay. File. We don't really care about the damage from the cast that much. Not the regular cast. We care about the damage from the Omega cast more than anything. Isn't it triple damage? Nah, it's double damage from the Ares things. Crits are triple damage, though. Nice chamber, huh? Winter Circle, Winter Circle, Winter Circle. So we want to roll. Winter Circle would be nice. It does work with Demeter's cast, meaning that you get more cast triggers in a shorter period of time. It also just allows you to use your Omega cast more quickly, right? I don't think Nimble Limbs is particularly helpful, so I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to do one roll, one more. Not very good, chat. Not very good at all. It's not mandatory. Nothing really is. Nothing really is here. We do already have origination here, too, which feels nice, right? So I'm kind of just dropping the Omega cast, which will freeze the enemies and give you an opportunity to do an Omega attack afterwards. It's fine. We got another Hermes. It'll be fine, right? So we do want local climate from Demeter, and we want Ares for Grievous Blow. Go this way. We'll go this way. Generally, you don't want to spend more than one roll on any god, really. For any boon. You know, Winter Circle is a bit different, I guess you could say. But otherwise, I really wouldn't. I think there's a lot of thought behind rolling technique here. Ugh. Nah, you don't do steady growth. Nah, it is early, but nah. Aho! Okay. Ooh. Heroic steady growth. No. It's fun. It's fun, but no. Trust me. We gotta go for this. Local climate, your Omega cast deals more damage. If you're in the binding circle, the bonus is doubled. It'll be 100% when I'm inside of it. Poggies. Okay. Max magic for Artemis. It would be nice to see Artemis, but I don't know if... I don't know... To get the most OP, should you be gambling on Artemis? I wonder what the exact odds are of getting Artemis. I'm not sure. But you could consider it. We do want Ares here. We probably don't even need the max magic at this rate. You could probably go max health at least. So I'm probably not going to be in the circle all that much. Lucid Gain would be fine, but again, like, magic isn't a huge problem when we have Hecuba carrying us for a while. I don't think I even roll this. I think you take single elimination mostly for some of the boss fights, right? I think that's fine. And we can be patient with Ares. There might even be another Ares door. Okay, stay inside the circle. 458 damage. We do want to wear Poseidon's. 10% more on our Omega cast. I think that's the best. I'm going to say. I actually didn't know you could palm it.
Get it, Hecuba.
I mean, 10% isn't crazy on that. 2 pylons left. We want to get... I think there's another Ares, right? We're kind of done with the Demeter. There is. We'll do this Ares, and we'll probably just accept some max health. We got Heracles. Boom. Increase the size of the side rooms after the update because they seem bigger to you. I mean, not that I'm aware of. I don't think it's in the patch notes or anything. Might have just been variants. So ideally, you'd have one of each Omega out with this weapon at all times, dealing damage, but, I mean, enemies are kind of weak right now, so I'm not going to think that hard about it. So we can't go for the fun duo boon between Ares and Demeter, really, because one of the requirements is either Ares' cast or it's Meat Grinder. And you can't get both Meat Grinder and Geyser Spout, unfortunately. We're going to throw out one roll here because we don't love these. Cut Above is all right, I guess, but... Is Cut Above good?
Sure.
We'll see if we can get Grievous Blow. We did not. We'll take Mutual Destruction. So this is the double damage. One of the double damage things. Okay. Run, 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 run. So we'll take the max health here. I mentioned Blitz being super strong. I think in yesterday's update, they reduced the palm amount from 20 to 15. You noticed in a run you were doing. Ooh, uh-oh. The thing is, I was playing today, and I didn't notice it. They might have different scaling based on either the attack or the special. Like, the attack might top off at 15 scaling, but the special might be 20. I'm not sure. Hello? Never punished, you called it. So Artemis can only appear in max health or max magic rooms in Aethera. It's similar in the Underworld, too. He can only appear in chambers that do not give a reward that opens a menu. And you can drop a regular cast while the Omega cast is still popping over there via the weapon. Hold on, don't kill it, don't kill it, wait. If you wait until Artemis is targeting the enemy, the timer's paused during this. Boom, she will actually pop down instantly instead of having to wait. What's up, Nola? Foes with at least 80% health or armor may take critical damage, 22%. Easy Shot is actually a little interesting here, but it's still kind of weak. I would say it does work for every single Momus trigger. It's not bad, but I think Vital Signs is better. Pop him. Hello? Oh, okay. Does support fire trigger with every Omega? I assume so, but I'm not sure. Free damage. Nice try. So I don't think there's anything else we want from Demeter, really. I'll take a palm. We have a lot of money. Local climate up by 5% more. Probably still the right choice. There's Arctic Gale. It's okay, right? Arctic Gale is okay. Probably not required, though. Interesting. Maybe single limb or something. High Surf outperforms support fire by a mile for you today. Honestly, it makes sense to me. We do have the DPS meter out. Ah, this guy likes to hop around, so... The Omega attack might have an easier time hitting him, honestly. Oh, he's already over. Stay there, buddy. Try to kite him back into the cast here. Done. Dunzo. Game hasn't crashed with a DPS meter. I think I was getting crashes if we used the give up command too much. I think that was the problem. So the cast damage is actually on top, followed by the Omega attack for now. If we get Geyser Spout going, it's going to become even crazier. It's scuffed without Winter Circle? No, it's fine. I think it's fine. We tried to get it. If we don't get Winter Circle here, that's going to be spicy. I don't actually think we need Soul Tonic. I'm going to save my money. On the surface, there's a lot to spend your money on, so you do want to be careful. You do want to be careful with it. You don't want to spend it on silly things. Like, we don't need that max magic, so I'm not going to do it. I'm sure we'll eventually get a magic regen boon one of these days, right? Even if I don't, it's not the end of the world, I would argue, too. What's that reroll command for? It's talking about something that you can do with the Oath eventually.
There's my order.
Grievous Blow. Grievous Blow. Much as I want Grievous Blow, I'm very concerned about our rolls here. Because I really want Geyser Spout, and I really want Winter Circle. So I might be patient and take Cut Above for now, which is an okay boon. Momus was really strong without Winter Circle last patch, yeah. Geyser Spout did get a bit of a change here, but not necessarily for the worse. Sometimes punished, always punished. Don't have Artificer on. We'll check this out.
never learn.
This wasn't polite Haelian for the YouTubes. I feel like... I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here.
In shadow I serve.
It is true. It is true that you may get a different Haelian depending on the time of day, basically, though. Cut above, huh? 30 more damage, 5% more. More local climate. Let's go. I don't know. Yeah, I'm using Xbox One controller. YouTube Haelian kind of lame, though. Whoa, now. Ain't no way. There's a time for stories, and then there's a time for talking about the game, I guess. And your mileage will vary depending on when you show up, basically. Icarus. I'm gonna have to start posting only my crossword wins on YouTube. Never the losses. So basically, 1 out of 40. Geyser spout, please. We're gonna have to roll this.
Infinite possibility.
No! You probably shouldn't roll again. Fluid gain is not a good boon. Not a good magic regen boon, I should say. I'd say it's also kind of... but especially not good here. I don't even know if a mega cast count as a strike. These boons kind of suck, to be honest, overall. Question is, can I really afford to roll again here? Do I just pray that more Poseidon will show up? Geyser Spout is definitely important here, right? I think Geyser Spout is more important than Winter's Circle. It's more important than Grievous Blow as well. It's kind of the last key piece to the build, I would describe it. I'm quite concerned... I'm quite concerned that if we don't roll and get it now, that we'll just never see Poseidon again as well.
Worth the risk.
We have plenty of money. I guess it's a Sneesnar run. I'm not going to rarify it, because I don't really care about the rarity of it anyway.
Keep thinking.
Icarus, I'm upset at you. Do not take Hazard Boom here. I would not recommend it. I don't think we even need Ingenious Strike. We actually have quite a bit of power for the attack already.
Thanks.
You can't roll this. We have
Off he goes.
crazy amount of money. Enable for staff, a Fear 20 Typhon. Use this build, actually. Boom. Shazam. Except get a little bit luckier.
Centaur heart.
Geyser Spout is strong for the cast damage. I think the splash effect is secondary. I don't even know if there is a splash effect, is there? It adds an insane amount of power. We might fill a slot with Demeter here.
Why, thank you.
Geyser Spout adds cast power, which means your Omega cast will deal the higher base damage, which then gets multiplied by some other things, potentially.
Hear me on my authority.
All right, actually. You know what? All right. Oh! Come on, baby! Come on, baby! I don't mind Poseidon's Trial.
Choose one spell.
Oh, shit, I did the wrong one, though. Oh! Never punished. Geyser Spout, your Omega Cast gains power and knocks foes away. Plus 250 power. Make that 300 power, by the way. That gets multiplied by something like local climate, which gives me plus 140% if I'm standing in the circle. How does he do it? Just get lucky. You know what I'm saying, chat? I don't think natural selection is a particularly good boon. Let's see what we get for hits here. Is that a 10-13 per Omega? And that happens either 3 or 4 times. With, ow. Every Omega I actually laid down on this bad boy. 1284, 1553. And then you add in the Omega attack, bosses will be a melting. I think the freeze is actually really helpful here. Grievous Blow. I really would like Grievous Blow. I don't think it's last roll worthy, though. So I'm actually going to take Mortal Gain. I think it's fine. I don't think Visceral Impact is particularly helpful for this. We want to kind of save the last roll for Hermes. You know what I'm saying? To try to get that Winner's Circle. That way we get the Omega cast out even faster. You know what I mean? You see Visceral, you take Visceral. I don't think Visceral... No, wait. Visceral's... I think Visceral is better than the other one, which requires you to hit wounded enemies, actually. I do think so. More? I'll take that now, because we have so much money, and we might actually need it a little bit. Just a touch. With the Forsaking Fear, be helpful when seeking specific boons from gods. Potentially, but it also... It typically causes more problems than it helps. 46.59?
Push closer.
Hex isn't wrong there, but unnecessary. 37.14. So you don't need to palm the cast at all, but you do want to palm Geyser Spout.
Very well.
Do it again. Local climate. Geyser Spout. Holy shit. Baby. 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 Single a limb, I guess. Bigger numbers, right?
What have we here?
Does Denver have anything? There's still Arctic Gale, I guess. We could do Weed Killer now that we have Mortal Gain. Yeah, it's actually not bad. But it makes your Omega attack cost more magic. But it's kind of juicy for what we're doing here. You definitely don't want to spend a roll. These two aren't very good. I think Wicked Thrasher, which is the hammer we took, don't think about Omegas. Don't think about special-related hammers for this build, I don't think. They're just not as easy or as good as the attack-related ones, I'm going to say. Okay, I'm going to try to drop that on the way out. And then from a distance, I'm going to try to pop the Omega attack. Boom, she's already over. Drop another Omega cast. Drop an Omega attack on the way. Here, I have another cast. He's already over. He's not going to be there for this, though. There she is. Well, I think the build is living up to it. So I'm happy to see that.
Another golden apple.
I'm happy to see that. See at home errors? Yeah. Just do that, chat. Just do that, you know what I mean? It definitely takes a bit of a rhythm. I think you could actually get more Hermes here, maybe. Can't roll this, huh? Don't need the max magic, for sure. So now... Yeah, we're just hoping for Winner's Circle now. Is this really just Arctic Ring, local climate, Geyser Sprout? Yeah. I don't have Winner's Circle. You don't need it. I wasn't lying, you know, baby. Baby, I wasn't lying. I already used the fountain, didn't I? You could have considered File, but... Will File hit? There's quite a bit. Vicious Strike, which isn't necessary hit. Arctic Ring, Sea Star, Cut Above, Weed Killer. It was potentially worth considering here, to be honest. Are there any hammers that would be strictly worse for us here? You could consider Chaos. Chaos has extra cast damage. You're kind of high rolling for that. We'll do it for fun. We didn't get it. Sprint 25% faster. I'm going to say the rest of my money. Ares Demerita Duo, you cannot get it unless you take Meat Grinder. And you cannot get Meat Grinder when you already have Geyser Spout. Meat Grinder is just simply not as good as Geyser Spout, I'm afraid. Not by a long shot. It's too bad you can't have both. I would like to see getting both. Hera. Hera has some really good boons. I think this should affect Omega cast damage, but I kind of also can't tell. Actually, I have no idea if that affects Omega cast damage or not.
Right.
have no idea. I guess we'll take the hammer, but honestly, the palm isn't wrong. It probably doesn't. Don't know if it does. Yeah, because I think extended family really only affects boons and not, like, overall moves, right? Unless Geyser Spout somehow counts in a weird way, but... Boink. All right, here we go. That's a lot of drops for us here. More? Give me some more stuff here. I don't think you want Fine Line. You can fill in the special. It's fine. I should be using it, at least against bosses, and getting an Omega special out. You still get Prominence Flare. No? I don't think so. I think it's like you can only have one of each. Meat Grinder, Geyser Spout, Prominence Flare. I can't promise, though. Geyser Spout doesn't produce a new projectile. It does not affect Geyser. Gotcha. It's still... Actually, is it okay for anything here? It affects... Extended Family should have at least affect the cast damage. Like the 10 damage ticks. And that's... Oh, Cut Above? I think it would affect. Cut Above, baby. Let's go. Mirrored Thrasher is the best here. For sure. It's not even close. I don't think magic is a big concern. Winner's Circle. Winner's Circle. I do have 10 rock. So Tall Order is already on. Infused damage plus 25%. Do they mean just like flat 25% everything? That's better than gambling on Winner's Circle probably here. It does not affect Arctic Ring for some reason. Just Demeter's Sprint Boon. What the hell? That's so weird.
A boon awakened.
Screw Winner's Circle, I say, chat. There's nothing left from Demeter. Give me the palm. Yeah, Extended Family is a bit of an odd boon. It sounds really good, and I've kind of fallen into it too, thinking like I should always take it, but you kind of gotta know what works with it and what doesn't, sadly. These statues hit really hard. I think that was a statue hit. We're gonna be spending more magic now, for sure. I don't think it's that. Weed Killer? It's probably the best.
Excellent. Another branch.
Oh, we still don't have Grievous Blow. So I guess I'm willing... We have 2 Hermes Boons, so I don't think we can get another Hermes now. Maybe you could at the final shop. I'm not even positive about that, though. So I'm probably willing to roll for Grievous Blow if I have to here. Holy shit. Holy shit, though. Just accept the comment, chat. No complaints from me. Foes with wounds may suffer 200% damage when struck. 10% double damage chance. We also have whatever you call it there. Mutual destruction. He has blood drops. We already have single elimination. We already have mutual destruction. We already have grievous blow. There's not much left from him. I don't think the blood drops are a big deal. I think I got a pass. Kind of glad they added some +% to damaging boons because the global damage bonuses got out of hand. Yeah, I agree, because extended family, I think we just somehow need to clarify what works with extended family for everybody. I don't really think extended family should be global personally, because there's kind of already a lot of that stuff. Do. +5% on grievous blow. Let's go. We could get... No, wait, we can't, because I have 2 Hermes already. Never mind. I was going to say success rate would be nice. I don't think Poseidon really has anything. What does extended family work with? It's your most taken boon. Now, it's a very specific list, to be honest. I think it's intended to work with anything that has a flat damage number listed on the boon description. Yeah, we have a list on the Discord. So, in theory, anything that deals a flat amount of damage, not a percent, Should work. Here, I'll pull it up. Arctic Ring,
Hear me on my
Warren
authority.
Flourish. High Surf? Could take High Surf. Buried Treasure? So it would not work with something like this. So nothing from there, nothing from there. It should work, but apparently doesn't work with Arctic Ring. It won't affect hammers. It won't affect something like this, right? Because how would it? Won't affect vital signs. It should affect cut above. It should affect cut above. So this should get increased by the 48% from extended family. Does that make sense? Nothing, 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 nothing we found out. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So it literally affects one thing in our arsenal right now, and it's not a very good thing, unfortunately. Give me more money. Sure. We really don't need more Demeter. You could get Arctic Gale, but it's not even particularly useful. Yeah, the easiest way to remember extended family is, like, if the boon's description mentions flat damage, that should be effective. Now, there's unfortunately some exclusions to that list. Hopefully they're going to iron that out. We've seen a few hot fixes the past few days. Maybe they've kind of worked on a few of those things.
Some coins.
Could have made it 2 with High Surf. Oh, rip. High Surf, I don't know how I feel about it. Ooh. It's got to be the flat damage from Geyser Spout here still, though.
There we go.
Once again, there's really very little from... There's really nothing... Oh, wait, we can get Rallying Cry from Ares. Yo, let's go. Wait, no, Rallying Cry is basically extended family. See, it already tricked me. It's basically the same thing. Scaling Geyser is nuts. It's pretty good with 20, right? 20 power each. I would say Geyser Spout is mandatory. Local Climate is obviously a big part of this, but not necessarily mandatory. You want to do this build, you can use one of the casts that I suggested, and then you gotta just gamble pretty big on getting Geyser Spout. But she pays off the dividends when you can do it.
My chaos boon just
Celerity
changed.
loss, that's fine. Creation? There's nothing to really roll into. You know what? Give me Stabbing Rush for like the first time in my life in a while. +3 on each element. Too bad I don't have anything that scales with that, huh? More Poseidon?
Confiscating stolen property.
Come on, High Surf. There's nothing that actually scales with rock, is there?
Couldn't do it.
I should probably take a Hex in reality. I'm lazy. Fs? Oh, right, Martial Artos. You're right. Boink. Can't wait to clown on Prometheus here. Come on. Chill, chill, my daddies, chill. Martial arts? Yeah, it wouldn't be very useful for us here. All right, High Surf for the second thing that we can get here. What's this infusion? Water Fitness? It might be hard to get Water Fitness when you have Natural Selection. It might be hard to get offered infusion boons while you have Natural Selection, which increase your rarity, because infusions count as commons. Yeah, we're fine to take High Surf. Go this way with $1,300. Water Fitness. Max Magic, probably unnecessary here. We don't have a splash effect. There we go. Death Charge is terrible. I'll take that, though. I'll even buy this. Well, I have so much money, I might as well. Infusions are common. Yeah, the game doesn't really tell you, but they count as commons. So you'll see them less often versus, say, a mini-boss. So if you're trying really hard to get one, whoopsie, then you shouldn't roll very much against a mini-boss reward. which has higher chances? Middle, top, middle.
Incinerate.
Boink. Hey, stay there, buddy. All right, I'm just going to be over here. Okay. Typhon's going to be easier than Prometheus, because Typhon sits still at least, right? Like a good boy. Middle. Top, top. Middle. Top.
Inferno.
Stay there, stay there, stay there. You did not stay there. Ow. Who's dead?
I foresaw your trickery.
High Surf Splash when Simon says Flame Start. It's such a strange boon, isn't it? High Surf. It's so odd. You say the safe spaces out loud to yourself too? I have to. I don't think I could not say it out loud. I don't think I could say it not out loud. The top damage was actually the mega attack. That's not a big surprise when he moves around too much kind of thing. What was your one hit max in Hades 2? I think in the last patch we got Romantic Spark to hit for over 10k. I don't remember how much exactly. We can't do, we're not gonna do White Antler. That's ridiculous. You could go just Athena here. Get Mental Block for more cast related stuff. Oh, Blackened Fleece is kind of funny for this. Okay.
Alright.
I don't know if it's a big deal, but sure. 5 encounters, holy shit. I don't have travel deal, right? I don't. Okay. What do I think the door Prometheus thing will lead to? I don't know. It might be a big part of the longer-term story, though. It might be something kind of necessary to get to the quote-unquote ending, for all I know. I assume it's going to be she recovers her memories. Talking more so about Dora in particular. Recovers her memories, realizes she was Pandora, and God knows what happens after that. I don't know that much about Greek myth myself, to be honest. Okay. Venus Keepsake doesn't work for you for some reason. You can't have any Death Defiances. That includes Tula. Includes Moros' pin. You know, like, how far are we from the Demeter Legendary, you think? Damn. We need Plentiful Forge, Snow Queen, or Steady Growth.
Next floor.
Hey, Chief. Actually throw in a mega special.
Now for the last one.
Hey, come here, buddy. I double dog you. Oh! Steady Growth? It's too late, chat. Put it in the ground.
Stay
Give it a
with
rest.
Next time, in the name of Hades.
Didn't even consider it. It'll make Blackened Fleece better. How much better? I'm not even sure. 40% goes to 60%. Ooh. Cut above, cut above. Yo, Golden Rule kind of good here? Low key? Low key? Kinda. I can't remember how they fixed Golden Rule. We have a lot of money. I forget how they changed it. Ow. Hit that guy, would ya? Is it an actual global damage bonus, or is it still lying? I can't remember off the top of my head. Everything just hits me as soon as I walk in this stupid-ass room. Okay, I was kind of... No, we can't get more Demeter. Or rather, we can't get the Demeter Legendary, I should say. Why does it say Poseidon Waves did the most damage? That's interesting. Is that High Surf? Why did High Surf deal 1856 in this chamber? The hell? Crits? Yes. Ow. Shoot her! Boink, boink, dead. AoE and a bunch of tiny enemies? I guess so. I guess so. Now it did 1%, right? Single limb. Spend our last roll to get something funnier.
Let's do it.
20%. 50% pretty much. C-star, C-star, C-star. What's the point of that boon, chat?
Nearly
What's the
there.
point of that boon? This build is OP. I need y'all to reinforce that now for YouTube. There's no Hermes here. But I don't think we buy anything because we have golden rule. We'll be fine, right? Let's go. I don't think I got a single haha yes.
Have you come up with more
Monster!
W build check.
Oh god, not the W build. I'm gonna do that and then kind of run so he can do that. Because he can do this from a distance. Yo, he's already phased. I don't have knuckle bones on, recall. There's no more eggs, right? Oh shit, there is indeed more egg. He's probably gonna do the face slam. Okay. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh my god.
a lightning bolt for you, Typhon?
Oh my god. Call an ambulance. Here come the eggs. Hit them all, hit them all. There's too many eggs. Stupid ass eggs. All right, then I step away, let him slam. Omega attack, Omega special, run back in. Oh, God. Boom, he's dead. The Omega attack did a lot too, right? It did. I think Wicked Thrasher was quite strong. I mean, pretty much tied. Pretty much tied. Considering how much we had to put into the Omega cast, right? Like, we put a lot with Geyser Spout and Local Climate. Meanwhile, it was the hammers that carried the Omega attack. It's kind of interesting, right? It's kind of interesting. Don't sleep on the attack. I don't think the Omega Special... I mean, you could... Ideally, you are cycling between all three. You know what I'm saying? But... yeah, like, Weed Killer definitely did some lift in there. Some amount. God, that was insane, though, right? Let me get a picture just of that. Because that was juicy, right? The hammer combo was disgusting. It might be the best in slot hammers. Might be. Not even certain, though. Extended family did very little. I mean, these were the important things to the build for the most part. There was lots of other little things, like Weed Killer added a lot of damage. Grievous Blow, no doubt, added some damage. Vital Signs added some damage. This stuff is kind of whatever. Mutual Destruction, 21% by the end of it, right? Hermes didn't behave at all, I guess, besides Tall Order. You had all these duos, right? Like Golden Rule, Cherished Heirloom, and Natural Selection. You don't need them. You don't need them for a juicy build. Trust me. Right, chat? There you go. Done. Done
In you go.
and done. Staff, most OP done. If you got suggestions for what you think is most OP, make sure you let me know down in the comments.
As obscure as it